Alright, let's see what they wanted to talk about. So this is what a nighttime swimming pool looks like. So calm and relaxed. The view of the oasis is nice too. How about calm? With these folks drinking, I bet it can get pretty rowdy. Yeah, you've seen this place rowdy. Guests get shown the door. Now, where's the girls?
Well, we meet again.
Welcome back, voice acting.
Beautiful night we're having, isn't it? Are you darlings done with work for the night?
He's gonna be evil too. Oh, and there it's gone. Oh, nice. Yeah, you've leveled up pretty quick. I didn't realize you were working here, Bamati. Okay, they had him voice one line. Yeah, they called me in as an extra pair of hands to pitch in before the tournament. I don't think we've met before. You are... She's introducing herself to everyone, isn't she? Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Hold on, are you the one contracted to work with Van? What are you... It's a long story. More to the point, are our actresses anywhere around here? You must meet those two. They're right over there. Yep, I was right. Fan service. Now we're talking to A-listers walking around in swimsuits. You love to see it.
Ah, there you are. Sorry we're a little underdressed right now.
Welcome back, voice acting. I have a mind to tell you two off for lounging around in bikinis while we've been out here busting our butts. But coming back to a site like this makes it all worth it. All that it's like.
We're not wearing these for you, you know. Yeesh. We've been working pretty hard ourselves. A certain president was parading us around left and right all day. We're bushed.
Right, that bit earlier. Sorry, should have realized that. Certainly imagine how that would get pretty draining, doing all that meeting and greeting. Sounds like you earned your keep today.
Right back at you, girl. Hold on. Did you get another girl? It's only been a few hours.
Yep. Judith Lannister and Nina Finley, if I'm not mistaken, yes? I'm honored to meet you all. My name is Rosette Twinnings. I'm assisting everyone temporarily.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you too, Rosette.
I really can't imagine what all you've gotten up to, but alright, let's hear what happened today.
Sure thing. Here's the gist of it.
You ran into someone dangerous in the waterway and found another threatening note?
Judith, maybe keep it down?
I think that's a natural reaction.
Oh, that's wonderful, Nina. Sounds like it's gonna be pretty exciting. I can't wait.
Smooth. And there goes the voice acting. It was nice while it lasted. Anyway, you guys have been through a lot today, it sounds like. This solution's getting pretty complicated at this point. And it sounds like it could be connected to the Macedam Film Festival's cancellation. Yes, although that isn't confirmed at this stage. Hard to see all these things tied together, but one thing's for sure, something is clearly going down. What's got me real concerned is that mysterious girl who showed up in the waterway. Can't be sure yet that she's the one sending all those notes, but we definitely can't ignore her, even putting my own circumstances aside. Yeah, especially if A's involved in this. So basically, long story short, you still haven't figured anything out. Is that it? Figured out a lot more than you have. So much for the Spriggan living up to the hype, huh? Got us there. It's not what we were hoping for either. Oh, be nice, Judith. They still did better than we could have expected for their first day here. We hadn't hired them. We have gone into the film festival completely unprepared. Unprepared? I English. I get that. I'm not saying they did absolutely nothing. I'm just having to make clear that we need to get this figured out sooner rather than later. I mean, this Joker's sending notes to locals who were just scouted now. It pisses me off. Getting a little worked up over this, aren't you? Not that I disagree, mind. Definitely, we can't let them win. You know, there's something I can't help but wonder. What is the culprit trying to accomplish? What? What do you mean? What's there to wonder? No, she's right. I don't see what this person's trying to get at myself. Hey Ben, how's it going? If all they wanted to do was cancel the film festival, it'd be quicker to just threaten a terror attack again and be done with it. But instead, they're sending these notes to individual actresses and even dancers. That's a pretty roundabout way of doing it. Huh. That's a good point. See what you mean. The means and the ends don't appear to add up, so to speak. Even if it doesn't change the fact that the festival is still being interfered with. Yeah, I got a feeling that little contradiction is the key to all this.
Sounds like you all are having a rather intriguing conversation.
Hey, voice acting. Hey buddy, what the hell's your highness? I didn't even realize you were here too. I'm sorry we weren't, yeah, I don't think they're complaining about how you're dressed.
Oh, please. You've nothing to worry about. You two are like a pair of flowers blooming in the desert. You're the film industry's greatest treasures. Zemurious treasures. Please, bless us with your beauty as you wish. Quench the thirsts of we cast down mortal men with your presence.
Okay. Not creepy at all. You certainly have a way with words, that's for sure. Color me intrigued. Could he be...
Your Highness, please, remain respectful.
I'll tone it down, Najee, fear not. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sharid Oswald, son of Grand Prince Salman of Elsheim. This is my dear and trusted secretary, Najee.
Hi, can you be a party member?
Judith and Nina have informed me about you all. It appears you're handling their private business for them. If so, I'd like to consult with you all about a certain something as well. If it would not be an imposition.
Alright, we're listening. Important characters of color? Indeed. First off, let me reiterate that it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Wouldn't ever expect a guy as big and important as you to give some guy doing odd jobs in Calvert like me the time of day. You're too humble. I understand you're exceedingly capable, so I want to make sure to talk to you. Matter of fact, I've heard things about all of you, including your temporary help. You honor me. Still, I can't say a swimming pool is where I expected to bump into the heir of a throne. Life's just full of surprises. I knew you were one of the sponsors for the film festival. But I can't believe someone of your stature would actually receive one of those threatening notes. They still haven't changed. Interesting. Well, it's true, unfortunately. The contents are the same as the one we got. So they're sending the same letter to everybody. Interesting. Prince got the letter 5 days ago. He's been staying at the Grand Suite. That's just about the same time as ours came in. Guess that means they were sent to both Edith and Thurba at the same time then, huh? I initiated an investigation immediately, of course. So I haven't determined how the note got to the prince. Very least, it appears to have been expertly camouflaged. Sounds just like what happened when she got her note. You're referring to the dancer I recommended to Gaudi, yes? I heard she'd received one as well. How'd you hear that quickly? Given she was only scouted this afternoon, however, that's exceedingly swift. The timing's too perfect. I believe at this stage that we can safely rule out this being some mere prank. Do you agree? Yeah, I'm right there with you. fact, I think it's crossed the line as soon as you were sent your note, Your Highness. Yeah, whoever we're dealing with, this guy's either got guts or he's a complete dumbass. Maybe even a little both. It's Calvardian, Olivert, and Mueller. I kind of had that thought, but I wasn't saying that. That being said, for a guy who received a threat, you seem pretty relaxed about it. I mean, he probably has insane amounts of Secret Service, so... Must feel pretty confident in your lady friend there to approach the likes of us too. You're not incorrect, my friend. Truth be told, she is also my bodyguard, and one of the Principality's greatest sword fighters, quite possibly its very best. In fact, I'd go so far as to reckon she outclasses even the likes of Mr. Arkwright and your concierge. You kidding? To be honest, I suspected as much since first laying eyes on her. You got me there. Hard to stack up against a bodyguard serving such a hotshot. Oh, and just to be clear, Van's fine. No need to be stiff with me. Van it is then. You're 24, yes? That makes me 3 years older than you. Everything Mr. Godey has told me about you adds up. You clearly have a lot of promise. After all, not just anyone can discern the deep, nuanced themes behind Golden Blood. I suppose I am right in taking you've seen the limited run R17 Director's Cut? Of course, no real fan could miss it. Wish I could catch it again while I'm here too. But with my underage assistants tagging along, I can't. A shame. It makes for a real good watch. Really? We're gonna be a stickler on that? Like, who didn't see like an R-rated movie when they were underage? I feel like everybody underage sees like R-rated movies. Anyway. I know you're a man of taste. I couldn't agree more. My younger sister once happened to see it as well, and I'll tell you, she was giving me the dirtiest looks for the longest time after that. Sounds like it must have been a trying time in the Asval household? Sure. These two are like peas in a pod. You don't have to get so excited, Van, please. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised that a man of his highness status would even know Mr. Arkwright's age. Oh yeah, I guess that's the thing. I like him. He's a guy who clearly is true to himself. You don't see high and mighty rich boys as unreserved as him every day. Must be so tiring working with a guy like him all the time, isn't it? I'm used to it at this point. Hey, is that Judith Lannister and Nina Finley? Oh good, these guys. Real stars out and about in their swimsuits, only at this place. I still can't pronounce that. Hey, could you give us autographs, or better yet, why not come and have some fun with us, huh? Wait. We meet again. This is where you guys are staying? Of all the places. This place must take anyone who could pay if they'll let trash like this stay here. Give me a break. You're the pricks from this afternoon. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, more guests. Are these friends of yours? Not quite. We had a little business with them earlier today. Sorry, Your Highness. I'll make everyone pipe down. Hell you will. Your luck ran out, buddy. You're in big trouble. You guys take on the dude, Will. Oh. Huh? Wow. She moves so fast.
Oh my! Have more young men come to play? I've got to hand it to you all. It takes guts picking a fight with the Prince of Elsheim.
You know, I just had a theory of who this guy might be. I'm gonna get my guess in now, and I might be completely wrong. Okay? I might be absolutely completely wrong. This is just completely a hunch. I don't have that much to go on with this. I think this guy might be Phantom Thief B. But we'll see. We'll see. Van is trying to fight accusations about corrupting the youth. I guess so.
Shouldn't you boys be enjoying this beautiful night elsewhere?
It kind of just has that vibe.
Although, if you insist on staying, I'll be more than happy to show you all a good time.
Our mistake. We'll be leaving now. And there he goes. No wonder you're His Highness's right hand. That's some quick swordplay
It
you
was
got
nothing.
there.
I could have handled one such as them in my sleep.
Hey, random voice
As
acting.
I said, one of the principality's best.
Why is it voice acted now? And it's gone! Okay. Well, there's someone even better than Elaine and Sylphid? Guess I have a lot to learn. Sylphid was freaking level like 200 and something, so I doubt it.
Well, with that excitement out of the way, I suppose now's as good a time as any to wrap up. I know it is not much, but I'm prepared to offer the same sum as these ladies in exchange for your services. But please, don't let my case trump theirs. Whenever you figure things out, just be sure to pass the information on to me. It was a pleasure to meet you all. I expect great things from your impromptu helper as well.
Who's going to turn on us? That's the question, because somebody's going to turn on us. It's just who. Simon having died down, the party said their goodbyes, bringing the first day in Therbad to a close. Group made a beeline straight back to the inn. Full day in addition to such a long drive, everyone's exhaustion was quickly catching up to them. Early night's rest was in order so as to get ready to resume their investigation the next day. Or so it seemed.
What are you talking about? The night's still young. The girls might be passing out soon, but who's to say we can't stay up and have a little after-dark fun, huh?
Kid, I envy your energy. Haven't given up on that nightclub near the casino, huh? I'm tempted to just let you loose and tell you to go have fun on your own. But I do that, and I have a feeling you'll burn half the town down. I'll tag along, as your chaperone.
Hell yeah, that's the spirit. And come on, don't act like you weren't totally down to clown.
Oh, shut it. You gotta act respectable when you get to be my age.
When do you think you two will be back?
Where the hell did you come from?
Yay! I don't want to be down to
We'll
a
make sure we're
two-person
back
party.
before midnight. If you could keep the girls distracted for me while we're gone, I'd appreciate it.
As you wish, Mr. Arkwright. Enjoy your night, you two.
Boo. So we just got her and she's already leaving the party. Feels bad. Well, and it's gone. What's the deal with that maid of yours, huh? That, prince seemed extra keen on her for some reason, too. So it wasn't just me who noticed, huh? But given her employment background, maybe it's not so weird that word about her gets around. For real? You sure are trusting of that woman you have a shady-ass contract with, too, you know. Today was your first time actually meeting her, wasn't it? Yeah, but we've been in touch back and forth for about 3 years now. It's not like I don't know her at all. Never mind that. Let's have our little peek and then head straight back. We don't want the girls worrying about us. Sound like an old dad getting over his daughter. Fretting over his daughter, rather. I'm not that old, damn it. I'm thinking Trails won't put him in a two-person party. I wished. Better make sure I go prepared. What are you doing? Let's hurry up and go already. I remember when in Cold Steel 4 I went in the casino and I didn't have the money. Or was that Cold Steel 3? We're being tailed by someone.
Oh yeah! This music's my jam!
But yeah, I didn't have the money and then took it out of his teaching funds. That was funny. I don't know why, that just came to my mind right now. Well, we're not in Trails in the Sky era anymore, are we? Oh, this is how you run a club. Let's find some empty seats and get our asses in them already. I'll have the Therbad nights. What about you? I'll take an Alexander. Extra nutmeg. As you wish. You're nothing if not consistent, aren't you? What can I say? You gotta have it with nutmeg. It's pretty damn good, you know. My Trails game is growing up, I guess so. What was that?
Oh, the women here are exquisite. Wouldn't you agree?
Who are you? Wait, what
Oh,
are...
come now, darling. Don't go lighting up in here. I'm sorry, dear. He's just had a little much to drink, is all. Still, there's something to be said for the occasional indulgence.
Just so. It's been some time since I last found myself in this city. It's shaping up to be a good stay, and I, for one, plan to make the most of it.
Well, you're definitely not evil.
We should leave some parting gifts here as well for such a lovely time. It's only polite. The only question is, what sort of presents young ladies like these days?
Now that's what I'm talking about. I couldn't take my eyes off that dancing. And now, the woman you've all been waiting for.
Hey. Pay attention. What? What's the big...
Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's star! Tharbad's most beautiful nocturnal butterfly, handpicked to take part in the upcoming Carnal Cavalcade, Lady Sora! You won't want to miss this. This could be her last performance here if her debut at the film festival makes a splash. They say nobody's managed to take this vixen home. If anyone hopes to break that streak, tonight's your last shot. But enough from me. Cue the music.
Well, can't say I was expecting this. But yeah, those two are definitely not evil, are they? Or maybe it's the double twist, they're actually not evil. They're just making us think they are? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the crossbow games? What do you mean? Was that who he was? Let's see. No, listen, the crossbow games were like 6 games ago. Got me some slack. You got debts to pay.
My sister and I, we're not originally from Calvard. We grew up in a town in the Central East.
Voice acting's back.
When Shahina was still little, my parents had a hard time making ends meet and borrowed money from some unsavory characters. Once my parents passed on, I tried to run away with Shahina, and we ended up here.
He was in Azure. In my defense, those were 2D models. And like I said, that was like 5 or 6 games ago. So it's been a bit. It's been a hot minute. I'm guessing your peace and quiet didn't last long, and they're banging on your door soon enough. Chasing you all the way out here. Those must have been some bad dudes your parents borrowed from. In fact, you've got the side hustle too, and still haven't paid it off. Says a lot.
I know. It's not something I'm exactly proud of.
Why? There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not like you've had to go and sell your body or anything. Hell, even if you did, you'd just be doing what you had in order to survive.
To be completely honest, that's exactly how they wanted me to pay them back, at first. But I heard about Calvard and its system for absolving debts taken up by one's parents. When I thought about it, though, doing either one of those things would feel like I'd be renouncing their memories.
So you decided to repay them with the dancing you'd picked up in the family. I get it. Way I see it, as long as those guys get their money back, they really can't complain how you make it. I wonder, no wonder you were so hesitant on bringing in the guild earlier.
More or less. I appreciate what they do, but I have to imagine they'd recommend I get the debt forgiven and, well, it's stupid to be so proud over something like this. I know.
Not exactly the most elegant way to go about things, to be sure. From the way you're talking, I'm guessing you haven't said anything to your sister? No, he wasn't? He wasn't? I don't know. Not just about your other job, but the debt itself.
Hard to tell her everything this far in, you know? Plus, there's actually some light at the end of the tunnel now. Once I get my commission for taking part in the Carnal Cavalcade, I should be able to pay the remainder off.
I wonder if the debt is related. Maybe everybody has debt or something? I don't know. So that's what you got planned, huh? But man, I just do not get it. Why does everybody around me seem to always pick the path of most resistance? Wouldn't it be smarter to take it easy as best you can and try to coast through life? Speak for yourself. Once someone set their mind on something, it's pretty damn hard to shake them off it. Head pat. Anyway, I think things will be okay with Shahina if you tell her. Might get a little mad at you for keeping it a secret, but she's mature enough to know you did it out of love for her. You just focus on the parade for the time being. Let the rest of us worry about that dumb old note. Well, if I said what I saw back there wasn't hot, but more than that, I could tell there was real art you put into it. Oh, and don't worry about paying us any commission. That dance was all the reward fine young men like us could need. You realize you have assistants, right? I'm not sure that was the, commission they wanted.
Aw, Van. Alright, I won't worry about it. I'll make sure to knock them dead tomorrow. You won't want to miss it.
Damn, this guy never misses a beat.
Now you've done it!
Huh?
Huh? What the?
What's your problem? Hey, I know you. I've seen you in the tabloids.
I am so disappointed in you, Spriggan. You're dragging this poor woman around town all night, only to make her cry. Have you no shame? I always knew you were a good-for-nothing, and this proves it.
You were watching us this whole time? Don't you have anything better to do? You know they call it beauty sleep for a reason, right? You'll age faster if you keep pulling all-nighters like this.
Excuse me? Thanks for calling me old when I'm not.
Didn't say that. Quit putting words in my mouth.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think this is all a big
Whatever. There's no reasoning with you. In the name of Adios, I'll kick you straight to Gehenna, you unrepentant philanderer!
So you're the thief that's been causing all that mayhem in Edith, huh? Wait a sec. Save the chit-chat for later. Here she comes. Do we actually have to fight her? This is almost... Okay.
You won't get away.
You'll be sorry for that.
So you were trying to gaslight me? Wow. I was gonna say, I don't think I've forgotten that much. Also, I have, like, no CP. This isn't great. Not ideal.
Cypher, activate.
Oh, I should have... Oops. Mistakes were made.
Say your prayers, buddy.
Here goes.
Gotcha! There! Make it count, Aaron!
Good try.
My move now.
At least it's two of my better characters, I guess.
Stay fast. Make it count, Aaron.
Send you flying!
You're not getting away.
You'll be sorry for that.
Energy activating skin.
A chance.
Oh, that's not good. I didn't notice that.
It's go time.
Energy output at maximum.
Pull out all the stops.
Eat this, sucker.
Activating skill.
Have some of this.
I will win.
Now you will fall.
Get out of here!
Ready for this? You're toast!
Van is a freaking tank. Okay, are you gonna snap out of this anytime soon?
Energy output at maximum.
Okay, I think it's gone now. It's not showing anything on him now.
Give it up already!
Sucker!
Activating skill.
That all you've got?
It would have been fine if it weren't for that damn Elisa. Oh, okay, it's over. That's not bad. She's pretty good. I mean, we kind of kicked her ass. Calm down already. Got it all
Calm
wrong.
down? Calm down? I was such a fool thinking you were anywhere near decent. Nina needs to wake up to the truth, and I'll do whatever.
Stop! You're making a mistake!
What are you doing? Get out of the way. I'm here to give them their just.
You're wrong. Van and Aaron were just walking me home. I was just telling them about my life and got a little emotional in front of them. That's all.
It's okay. You don't have to put on a brave face anymore. It must have been so hard dealing with... What? Seriously?
Way to go.
Huh. All right. I'll let you off the hook this time.
Lucky me.
But next time you make some poor girl cry, there'll be hell to pay. Got it? You better remember that.
Who could that be? That could be anyone, you guys. What was that all about? Beats me. Looked like someone was playing dress up as that infamous Phantom Thief and got a little too into her role. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yep, sure looked like her. Oh, now we're putting this together? Look, let it go. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing it. Digging into it will just cause us headaches. Unreal.
Well, what'd you think? Like what you saw?
That I did. They were just as I'd hoped. Moreover, our surprise guests appear to be greatly anticipating what's to come. I think it's time we turn up the heat, don't you? Perhaps with a golden frenzy to instill some proper fear.
Oh, I agree completely, boss.
Well, that's not great. It's clearly Machias. Thank goodness it's not. Nobody would be happy to see Machias in this game. October 6th. 8 a.m. That's too early. Go back to sleep. Never mind, there's good food here. Come on, no need to sulk. Your breakfasts are gonna get cold. I mean, get a load of this hummus. The stuff is something else. I'm not mad. I'm glad you two were able to have fun by yourselves at night. Yeah, I'm sure you were. Clearly it's Toa. Should have said something. How am I supposed to protect you if you sneak out like that? Look who's in for it now. Yeah, I mean, lucky us. So much for our trip staying a secret. I don't think it ever stayed a secret. My sincerest apologies. It is my fault for not maintaining the facade. There we go. English. It's not your fault. You did your best. Yeah, she did do her best. That's what matters. Hell of a time to have that Genesis go off, that's for sure. But the sound of it lit up right around the time we were catching up with everyone's favorite Phantom Thief, yeah? So she has one, okay. Right, although the timing of it may have been just a coincidence. I doubt it. I was really scared something had happened to you two. Yeah, I get it. I beefed it big time. It's not our fault. But seeing as Mare Bear was nowhere to be found, it's not as though the situation was the same as before. Indeed, perhaps that suggests there are multiple response patterns that could trigger it. So, who would have guessed it was her all along? Did you have any idea, Small Fry? Yeah, pretty much. She moves just like in that movie, so... Yeah, well, that's how you figured it out, huh? Excuse me, just like what movie? Never mind that, it doesn't matter right now.
Hi, everyone. I hope you've had a good morning.
Hi. Good morning. Ready to... already out and about this
Yes.
early, huh?
I have a meeting to attend over at Vegas Films. They say we're really going to have to rush to get me ready for the parade.
And I'm coming along to listen to every word they have to say, because
Your
I'm
hand is...
her manager.
Your hand is clipping through your dress.
Maybe with a little luck, I'll get to meet Nina Fenley and Judith Lanster.
Sounds like an ulterior motive to me. I didn't ask you to tag along, you know. They are probably going to yell at you and ask you to leave. I wouldn't be so sure. I think that director is gonna fall head over heels for me too. I can see it now. She's Shahina, sweetheart. You're a once-in-a-generation find. You've got what it takes to be the next great star. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say when that happens. I can't go in unprepared. Well, fingers crossed. Good to see you're still full of energy. Yeah, knowing Goody, I don't think that's really out of the question. You never know unless you try. Still, I have to imagine this parade's not going to be like your normal dancing. Any luck, this opportunity could open some real doors for you. Big doors, I think. Thanks, I think so too. Wish me luck. Is it just me, or does something feel a little different between the two of you? Wait, oh, whoa, is he the boyfriend you've been seeing at night? He is, isn't he? Well, I'm afraid not. We, all just met yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, oopsies. Sorry about that. She gets ahead of herself sometimes. Good luck with your work today, everyone. I hope everything goes well for you, and not just when it comes to my request either. You sure it's not him? Extraordinarily sure. Come on, let's go. What? Don't tell me you guys think it's actually me. I already explained to you that what we were doing last night. Yeah, I know, but still. That's Mr. Arkwright, ever the lady killer. When did Ven kill ladies? You'll get it later on, kid. Shut up. Come on, tell me. Here we go again. Getting back to the topic at hand, we do need to figure out what's going on with these threatening notes. Especially now that she's gone one too. Right, this being the day before the festival, this will probably be when things start to pick up. Gotta figure something's bound to turn up as long as we keep sniffing around, rather. Which is exactly what we're going to do. Let's hunt down for more 4 SPGs, but keep your eyes peeled. Don't lose sight of why we're actually here. Right, of course. Roger. My full support as always. There are so many requests. First Lloyd, then Ree, now Van. Yep. There's just so many side quests. Here to investigate the ruins of the underground waterway, but I need an escort capable of taking down the monsters that wander about. When I asked the guild for help, they told me to come back another day because of how busy they are. But I only have a limited amount of time here, so I can't afford to wait. I'll be near the entrance to the underground waterway, so please come. So it's an archaeologist who wants our help? That's interesting. Got a hunch he's not the only one trying to reach out. Let's check the bulletin board in the entertainment district too. Roger that.
On my way.
Does every town in this game have an underground
There
waterway?
are a lot
Yes.
more people around. I would assume it's because the festival is nearly here.
How's it going, Light? Not only does every city, every single nation has underground waterways. Doesn't matter which one. You guys, you showed up at the perfect time. Oh, lucky me. Hey, look, it's that little reporter girl again. That little girl is older than you, you know. Physically, yeah, but mentally, I've seen newborns who are more mature than that chick. Holy crap! She's dead. Don't be mean. Holy crap. You're a reporter with the Terrell Times, correct? Do you need something? Yeah, I just wanted to ask, have you guys seen Dingo recently? Do you ever talk about anything else? Never did manage to get him to fess up to what he's actually doing here, so I was going to try and get an answer out of him again. But I hadn't seen him anywhere all morning. It's so frustrating. Sure he's not trying to avoid you? The way you hang on to him, frankly, I wouldn't blame him if he was. Excuse me, I'm not hanging on to him like some needy high schooler. Have some respect. I just want to be with him, that's all. For work, I mean, of course. Besides, my reporter's gotta be any reporter's gotta be tenacious in order to get to the bottom of the story, right? Yeah, that's not clinginess, that's doing my job. If anything, I should be more persistent. That's logic of a sort. Totally get you. It's like a hunter doing whatever it takes to track down their prey until they finally go in for the kill. You're one determined lady, I can respect that. I think that comparison might be a little off. Point is, we haven't seen him, and we have no idea what he's doing out here either. Your guess is as good as ours. Dingo's little shadow, exactly. You really sure about that? You're not pulling my leg, are you? Nah, I'm not. We're in town on an assignment, on our own assignment. Just happened to bump into him while we were working. Not that I have no idea what he might be up to, but best to keep that to myself until I'm absolutely sure. If you say so. There's gotta be some reason why he would be out here for this schlocky excuse for a film festival, but what? I don't get it. If I recall, you weaseled your way into covering this schlock, so you'd have an excuse to come out here too. I don't know. Dude's a pretty big stud, if you ask me. You sure he isn't shocked up with some actress or model? Could it be? Dingo sleeping with... this is just my opinion, but I don't think he's the kind of man who would. I think it might be possible. Yeah, no, I did see him with a real foxy woman earlier. I can't take this sitting down. I've got to find Dingo and get to the bottom of this. Yeah, look at what you've done now. She's a boiling steam engine. I feel kind of bad for her, to be honest. I don't feel too sorry for her. I think this is hilarious. Yeah, it kind of is. This whole thing's kind of sweet, at least. Certainly more so than your wisecracking ass.
Now, what's it say?
Deeply moved by your incredible sensitivity yesterday, and so I'd love to get your help. I'd appreciate if you could track down additional cast members to help make this parade the best it could possibly be. Today I'll be either at the hotel or Vegas Films. Looking forward to seeing you all once again. And look at that, I didn't expect Salvatore Godi himself to call in a favor. I don't know if what he wants is our forte, but never look a gift horse in the mouth. Not from a guy like him. He must have taken a shine to you after your little discussion yesterday. Maybe he asked Nina and Judith how to get in touch with us after that meeting. Only problem is, he put two different spots to meet up. Hotel and Vegas Films. Does the guy expect us to toss a coin and just hope we end up at the right spot? Yeah, where should we go? Let's check out the hotel first. Might as well see how the girls are holding up today too. I want to at least get something done in the meantime. Alright, so I guess we'll do that and then we'll do the quests. I guess, I don't know. Usually the game will tell me before time's about to advance, so I think we don't have to worry about that too much. Hey, it's the lady who just fought me yesterday. Hey everyone, good timing. Nice to see you. Good to see you too. You seem real perky today. You guys sleep well after a tiring night? Everyone's tired. If anyone's tired, I bet it's old Lancer there. You look like you pulled an all-nighter. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm as full of energy as I always am, believe it. If you say so, good to hear you're keeping well rested. Anyway, are you two going somewhere? Yeah, we're meeting with Sarah and some other people over at Vegas Films to discuss the parade. After that, we've got a basic rehearsal scheduled, which is looking like it'll take a while. Sounds tough. Hang in there, girls. I'm sure the parade's gonna be great. Thank you, Fairy. As all of that is to say, we're going to have our hands full all day and won't be able to do much else. We'd better see you guys able to deliver some results today, understand? Yeah, we'll come through. We'll be careful not to do anything that'll attract the attention of, oh, I don't know, local vigilantes. Very subtle. You got nothing to fear. Just had to say it, huh? Huh? Hello everyone, what's going on? How's everyone doing? Hello director, we're doing great, thanks. Well, at least physically. Mentally, I've been better. I'll take it. You girls better be feeling great, because with an itinerary this good, tomorrow's parade will be the best in history. Sounds like you got some exciting stuff in store. Yeah, that's exciting. What have you all got cooking exactly? First, the parade will going through the cultural and entertainment districts before stopping at the hotel for the award reception. Then the winners will be picked up and the whole thing will go back exactly the way it came. That's all you'll get out of me. I can't be spoiling all of the surprises now. You'll just have to see for yourselves what we have in store as it all unfolds. Though I will say the performers will be decked out in outfits made sexy by me personally. You're gonna love them, trust me on this. Sexy outfits? You mean it's gonna be a grown-up parade? Better not be anything too revealing, or else my agency is going to have a serious problem with it. Anyway, there's a handful of things left to hammer out, but we still have the shape of it ready. Especially now that we got Sarah with us. Yeah, that woman is going to be the perfect star. She'll be perfect beacon of just how diverse our republic really is. Oh, okay, well. Eros runs in the blood of all humans. Our shared sensuality can transcend race and culture, bringing our species to new heights. Really, only one man, Zamuria, who could pull off this show to end all shows, and it's me, the one and only Salvatore Godi. Well, it's sort of going to be okay. I'm starting to worry now. Don't worry, for all his talk, he's got his head on straight. Kind of. He won't try to cross any lines with her. Probably. Now, on the off chance he does do something dumb, yeah, well, I mean, at least she's on it, I guess. You bet I'll kick his ass to the curb, so don't worry, it's cool. Before I forget, you two ladies had better, better not forget to practice your award speeches. Are we spoiling who's getting their awards? Isn't that defeat the purpose? Even I don't know which of you is going to take the crown as Best Actress. It'll be a surprise to all of us. They haven't posted the results ahead of time? Absolutely not. They're going to... Well, it's down to 2 people. Doesn't that kind of spoil it? They're set to be revealed during the film festival. None of us nominees know who's going to win or get runner-up. Like it, so they just announce it's going to be 2 people, but they don't say which one? Okay. I like it this way. It's more exciting not knowing. I'm just glad we square off like we did at last year's festival, right? You bet. You're going down, Judith. Those 2 make for fine rivals, don't they? They really do. It's like they shine together. Anyway, onto our meeting. Get it done quickly and get back to practice. Yeah, we better get going. Break a leg, guys. See you later tonight. At least one of those girls has got her act together. Unlike a certain bondage bimbo. What? Who are you? Hey, wait. Didn't Mr. Godi have a request for us too? Oh crap. You're right. He still needs to fill out a set on what he wants. Guess we're paying a trip to Vegas Films later too. We have to go to both. Alright, let's do this. Lissa won't let me yeah, he was trying to gaslight me. Hi. Oh, I meant to ask, did you all catch my post? Yeah, and you ran off before you say anything. Seems I hadn't heard from you all, I thought I'd reach out myself. Figured, what better way to do it than with a 4SPG? Judith and Nina told me how to file one, and now here we are. Lucky me. Yeah, exactly why we're here. Forgot to ask about it earlier, so he wanted to hurry back and check in with you. Alright, sorry about that. Got my hands full with everything right now, as you can imagine. Anyway, let's say we get right down to business and discuss what I have in mind for this gig. Kids got time to talk right now? Sure. How is this law? I figured this one would be more chaos than anything, but what do I know? Let's get down to brass tacks. Fantastic. They come over here so we can sit and chat. So you wrote a request that you're looking to add more cast members to the cavalcade? Pushing your luck just a bit trying to rope more folks in when the festival's tomorrow, don't you think? Quite the opposite, as a matter of fact. We're done getting ready for the parade. At this point, I'm just interested in making it even better while we still have time. That's why I was hoping to spruce things up around the back of the parade with some hot girls, give the joint even more pizzazz. Yeah, you're looking for a girl? You didn't mention that. Who else would I be looking for? I'm not just looking for the babes. I need ones who could dance a bit. Nothing complicated, so don't worry there. Are you certain we're going to be able to find someone like that on such short notice? Town may have a lot of visitors right now, but this request needs a very specific skill set if you ask me. The bad's filled to the brim with women as talented as they are foxy. You'll have no trouble, I'm sure of it. But I will admit, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that you kids could come up short. That's fine, because if that happens, I've got a backup plan, and that backup plan is you there, miss. What do you say, could you do it? Truly? You'd like me to join your parade? Oh wow, yeah, Rosette is very pretty. She would totally kill it on stage. No argument there. I got a feeling she could pull off whatever dance you have in mind. I like how dance was in quotations. She certainly could, but it should really be her decision. We can't force her to do it. I appreciate the high praise, even if I feel it is perhaps a little much. Very well, if necessary, I will at least consider joining your parade. You mean that? So, screw bringing in anyone else. I'd be happy just roping you. Hold on there. Strictly speaking, Rosette ain't one of my employees. She's on loan from elsewhere. That in mind, I really don't want to impose on her if I can avoid it. So if you don't mind, I'd rather go out and see who we can find in town, like you asked. That still work for you? Alright, if that's the way it has to be. Thank you for being understanding of my position. No prob. Getting back on topic, though. Ideally, how many ladies do you want us to try and get in on this? I mean, I'd gladly take as many beautiful women as you could find. The more the merrier. But if I had to give you a hard number, in terms of how many our plans can fit, I'd say 3's our limit. I want you to find at least one, though. Once you get to work, that's what I'll be counting on, alright? Understood. To confirm, we should recruit at least one woman and at most 3, circumstances permitting. Yes, I want the best you can find. I'm counting on you kids to have good taste. Taste that'll deliver. With that settled, I'm going to the training studio to plan out how to incorporate the additional talent. Happy hunting. Don't come back until you can bring back girls who will knock me off my feet. Find me 3 hot ladies for my parade. Now go. That's pretty much the request, yeah. That dude's brain definitely has one setting and one setting only, if you know what I mean. That was my first time seeing Mr. Goody in person. Certainly lives up to his reputation as a man with a uncompromising vision. His passion for the parade is extremely evident. Say that again. We have to be careful who we recruit to have any hope of satisfying him. Well, when do we even start looking? Should we just wander around town and pray to Arusha? If you want hot girls who could dance, it can't hurt to hit up the nightclub to see if anyone there is willing to play ball. You know, for once, that's a decent idea. Drawing a blank on other ideas, so prayers and vice dens is. Walk around town and see if we get lucky as we make our way to the club. Let's roll.
Let's
I'm
hurry
just
up
gonna
and
go
finish
to the
this.
people with the giant green exclamation mark over their head. That's usually how it works. Or in this case, giant red exclamation mark, I guess. Hi. Sorry to bother you two. We're talking. Mind if we ask something? Sure, go ahead. He has green hair. We sus him. Huh? Why are you looking at me? Is there something I can do? With Arkwright Solutions, Salvatore Godis called in a favor with us that we're trying to help him out with. Basically, we're looking for additional folks to join in tomorrow's Carnival Cavalcade. You interested? Your workings for... Yeah. You want me to join the parade? Guess it's safe to say you didn't see that coming. Why do you want her to help of all people? Not to diss her to her face, but she's just a regular woman. I don't know if she'd fit in with something like that. Hey, so much for not dissing me to my face. I know I'm not special, but do you have to say it like that? Say that, but when I look in your eyes, beneath your glasses, I see a certain spark in them, a fire deep within. Tell you got this unquenchable sense of adventure and curiosity, and determination to see things through. It's exactly the spirit he wants in his parade. More spice for what's already shaping up to be a zesty event. I don't know what to say. You really get me. That's exactly who I am. Just so happens we've been making our own independent movie, and we brought it to Vegas Films to have them take a look at it. So focused on production stuff, I completely forgot the film festival was even going to happen. We're so lost. We were just going over what we should do next. Really feel that like that. I think you should do it. Get out there and leave your mark. I'm sure you'll do great. Well, I don't have any aspirations to become a professional performer or anything. My heart's set on being a creator. But if it's an opportunity to meet someone like him, then I accept. I'd be thrilled to do it. Wait, miss, can you dance at all? We're looking for folks who could dance at least a little. Sir, you might want to... I'll be fine, really. Just because I'm not athletic doesn't mean I can't dance when push comes to shove. I'll show everyone I can do it. That's a little worrying, but at least you're enthusiastic. I'm sure that'll carry you, I think. Anyway, head inside Vegas Films when you're ready, and your man Goody will want to speak with you. Sounds good. I promise you won't regret this. You might want to practice a little before going in. Just a thought. Sure, that's not gonna backfire. That's one dancer added to the crew. Say you want at least one dancer, but that's ideally wanting 3. So what's the play? Keep looking? Yeah, if we can find 3 dancers, that'd be the best. If we have trouble finding anyone else, there's no problem cutting things short. Perfectly reasonable. Shall we continue searching then? We decided to call it quits so we could head back to Vegas Films and talk to him. I mean, thankfully the game just tells me where to go, so that does make it easier. Ken the smooth talker. I mean, we just recruited the least athletic person possible, so.
Hey, friend.
But you know, I'm sure it's fine. Well, here we are, back at the nightclub. Come to think of it, are they even gonna be open right now? It's the middle of the day. Yeah, we didn't think that went through, did we? Maybe not. Don't hear anything coming from inside. Yeah. Well, should we turn around and look someplace else? Not yet. Gotta imagine there's at least a handful of folks around getting stuff ready for tonight. Put his hand on the door and tried pulling it open. Door's open. Might as well stroll inside and take a look around. What, are we sure about this? I don't know that we should walk in uninvited. They'll be fine. If anyone's here, we've got an offer they'll find interesting. I'm sure they'll hear us out. I say we go in. If anyone asks, we'll tell them we got urgent business. Jackpot, that chick over there ought to do nicely. Definitely, she's obviously a pro. She knows exactly what she has to offer and how to show it. Well, let's go ask her then. Okay. Hi. This looks like I forgot to lock up when I went out to buy some smokes. Sorry folks, we're not open. I'll have to ask you to leave and wait for nightfall. We know, apologies for butting in, but we're, bursting in rather. We're looking for someone specific who could help us with a last minute arrangement. Quick question, you interested in the Carnal Cavalcade at all? What, you mean that big parade tomorrow? Of course I am, I love his movies. That parade should be amazing. Knowing him, it's going to be the sexiest, most spectacular thing around. I know I work here, but I'll recognize game when I see it. I'm so excited for... Well, I think this is gonna work. I took paid time off tomorrow to enjoy it from the VIP seats. You certainly sound like a devoted fan of him. Well, you're in luck, because you're going to love what's coming next. Oh, hey, it's me. As it so happens, we've been retained by Mr. Goody to help him with something. Specifically, he's looking to add a few more girls to the parade. Would you be down for it? I think she's in. Are you people for real? Completely for real. All he needs is someone who can dance a little. I guess you can do more than that. Honey, who do you think you're talking to? I work as a pole dancer. You bet your fancy ass I'm used to dancing for a crowd. Hell, I'll show everyone out there how it's done. Can't believe this is an opening. Or this is happening. Never in a million years did I think I'd do something like this. No, I'm even more excited. So we have a deal? Great. Oh, so now you should make sure to stop by Vegas Films. You want to talk to him and see what he has in mind for you. Got it. I'll redo my makeup and then go introduce myself. Gotta make sure I look the part. That's another dancer for the parade. We're making it happen. Yeah, we're making it happen. Exactly. At this point, it's probably perfectly fine for us to call it good and report back to him. Finding a third girl is a big question mark, but it never does hurt to try. Yes, I vote that we keep looking a little longer and see what we can find before deciding what to do. Thank you, exclamation marks. You make my life easy. My name is literally Juliana. Well, I'm glad you got to make it into a game. Sure, it was as a stripper, but you know, you made it. That's what matters. Well, I guess it's a pole dancer. I guess they are different things. And now we're going for a police officer. We are really just covering the whole spectrum here, aren't we? I recognize that policewoman over there. She's one of the ones who we talked to for that assignment yesterday. Yeah, she's got a real dignified look to her, fit too as you'd expect. I think she could dance her heart out if she wanted to. Then what are we waiting for? Let's ask if she's interested. That's more than me and App can say. We aren't in trails. We're not. You'll take it? There you go. Is there anything I can help you with? Wait a moment. Didn't I talk to you all yesterday? You did. We got some new business this time. Anyway, director has got us pitching in for his little Carnal Cavalcade that's coming up tomorrow. You've heard of it, I bet. We're recruiting some additional folks to fill out the cast and wanted to know if you were interested. You want me to join? Wait, before you answer, miss, can you dance at all? We're looking for folks who can dance at least a little. I suppose I can dance, yes. I wouldn't say I'm great at it either, but I can. Oh, then does that mean you'll do it? Well, it's an honor just to be asked to join one of his productions. I never would have imagined this. But I'm an officer first and foremost, and I am assigned to festival security tomorrow. I'm afraid I have to decline. That's fair. I have to imagine the police here will be incredibly busy once things kick off. Sells it, I guess. Looks like this one's a wash. Really sorry. Good luck finding someone. Suffice to say, that officer would be rather difficult to recruit. Seems like you haven't quite given up yet, have you? Nope, I can't help but think a parade like that would really let her show off her inner strength she usually gives to the badge. We're dealing with him as a client here. We can't fold that easily if we're gonna make him happy. There's gotta be another way to get her to join. Like what exactly? So I figured Detective Nate's around here somewhere. Let's talk to him first, see if there's not a way for us to get in touch with Daswani. There's a Machias, that's pretty... Wow. Comparing me with Machias, them's fighting words. This seems like it's going well. Hi. You have some nerve lounging about while all of this is going on, Detective. Okay, well, at least you're already here. Convenient. I'll be putting you to work until the film festival is over, understood? Can't be serious. Want me to give up my hard-earned vacation just like that? Damn right I do. Emergencies don't have a schedule. Any detective worth his salt is always ready to act in an emergency. Either you work now and crack this case, or it spirals out of control and you have even less time to fool around. What'll it be? What? You dragged me all the way out here just so you can ditch me and go off to work? I finally caved in and agreed to do this after you badgered me so much. This is what I get? I don't believe this. Okay, Nate, dump her. You can do better. Did they really have to stick me between a rock and a hard place? I was hoping to enjoy my vacation and festival in peace. Okay, good luck with that. I just need to know if Officer Lady can dance in our parade. You're sorry you had to? Yeah, What do you want this time? Good to see you. You're exactly the man in the force we need to talk to. Long story short, the director called in a request with us. Wants us to find a few more women to join his cavalcade tomorrow. Tried asking Officer Werner from Therabad's force, but she turned us down. Said she'd be too busy working the security detail to help out. Of all the things you could have asked, of course it's something completely frivolous. We're already short on officers working the parade. I can't shave off more officers on top of that. Exactly. Besides, why is someone like him got you people running around? Doesn't he have assistants for that sort of thing? And why are you so fixated on one of our officers? There are plenty of other women you could ask. Leave our crew alone. Now, I'm not saying you folks have to give her time off. It's just, what if she works security elsewhere in the parade? You know, put her in the back of it. Mix her in with the other cast members. Have her escort and protect the performers. You can't be serious. Hear me out. Say the parade gets some hecklers who try throwing garbage or something at the performers. If you had Officer Werner posted in the parade itself, she could handle it right there, practically killing two birds with one stone. You ask me, that sounds like a good way to beef up security for the event. Cover all the bases. Really, I don't see what you guys have to lose letting her go. If anything, you stand to gain from it. You're agreeing? That actually makes a lot of sense. I can't believe what I'm about to say. Sometimes I'm too soft for my own good. You hooligans always have a way with words. Fine, you win. Since it sounds like it's in our own interest too, I'll put in a word for her and see what happens. At the end of the day, it's true that you can never be too secure. Any means we can take to strengthen security is worth pursuing. Thank you so much, Inspector. We really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sure without her gun, her baton, and anything else that would really, like, ensure security, she'll be a great asset. Yep. Definitely. She'll likely get an official call about it from the higher-ups later, but if you go ahead and tell her, I'd appreciate it. Can do. Thanks again. I am shocked that worked. I am not acting like a Machias. My body is a weapon, I guess so. We meet again. Need something else? Sorry to keep bugging you. We actually wanted to follow up on our earlier talk about the parade. We talked to Inspector Daswani, and he agreed to reach out to HQ on your behalf and pull some strings to let you do it. Really? You're not pulling my leg, are you? Not at all. The idea is that you'll still be providing security just from within the parade itself as one of the performers. Well, we were told you should be officially notified about the change in your post soon. I don't believe it. How'd you guys convince the brass to change plans? Just who are... No way. Sorry, I've got a call from HQ coming in. I need to take this. It should just be a moment. No problem. Take your time. I'll just run on patrol over. What? Sorry, I mean copy that. Yes, I can handle that. No problem. Over and out. Police HQ just ordered me to change positions during the parade. They asked me to join the cavalcade as one of the performers and provide security for the cast members from the inside. Nice. Glad to hear the inspector came through for us. So now you should make sure to stop by Vegas Films. You'll want to talk to Mr. Godey and see what he has in mind for you. No problem at all. Thanks for going to all that trouble for me. I'll see you later. That's all the 3 new dancers for the parade. Yep, that sure is. Time to make our way back to Vegas Films and tell them the good news. Cool. That was shockingly easy. Thanks again for the support, Julie. Much appreciated. Hi. Meet again. So how's the hunt coming along? Is there finding girls to run out my cavalcade yet? Should we call it a day and report back to them, or keep talking? I mean, we got all 3. I think we're good. Sure have. You got time for us to fill you in? Of course. Show me your own cavalcade. Contacted everyone before that the group managed to scout. Before long, they assembled at Vegas Films. Great work, Spriggan. I knew you were the right man for the job. You know, just what I was looking for. I'm completely blown away. It's like you were reading my mind. When I think of beautiful women, this is exactly what I like to see. Well, like you said before, it's not exactly hurting for ladies who are as capable as they are easy on the eyes. That definitely helped. Stop it, you guys. You're going to make me blush. Never mind that. I can't believe I'm standing right next to the real Salvatore Godi. I'd love to shake your hand later, or maybe could I ask you to look at our independent film? That'd mean the world to me. I may still technically be on duty, but I can't believe I get to take part in something led by you. You count on me to help make sure this is going to be a fun parade. By the gods, I'm such a big fan of yours. I might not be quite as hot as one of your actresses, but you'd better believe I can still put on a hell of a scintillating show. Now this is the kind of energy I like to see. This is perfect. Alright, time for a trip to the dressing room. It'd be a waste to have all this beauty on display without the threads to match it. Does this mean we get a sneak peek at what everyone will be wearing? That's exciting. I suppose it's one of the benefits of getting to work behind the scenes for a man like him. Okay. Several minutes later. Hold, the clothing for the regular cast members in tomorrow's parade. That's actually not as revealing as I thought it was going to be. Personally supervised every little detail, just as I do of my own films, from the type of fabric used to the lengths of every last cut. Did amazing, it all looks so beautiful. Certainly doesn't disappoint. I could get used to a view like this. Indeed, I am impressed. The craftsmanship is bold and glamorous. It's amazing for sure, even if the outfits are definitely a little showy. These are showy? How are these showy? What, because they show, like, arm? I'll have to take everyone's word for it. They told me to take my glasses off in the dressing room. I wish I could really see how I look. It's definitely a little breezy in parts, though. fighting the urge to become a tomato wearing something like this at my age. And yet, it's all definitely starting to feel real now. I can't wait to get this parade on the road. How did he know their, like, measurements? I'm thinking too hard about this. Means the high slit? Oh, maybe. I don't understand fashion? That's another statement of the year. Meanwhile, this is my kind of dress. Have to make sure my dancing lives up to its sexiness. Can't leave anyone disappointed after seeing me looking like this. Definitely has your fingerprints all over it. You always know how to bring the best out of a woman. Can't take all the credit. If they look fine, it's because you and your crew know how to pick them. You and I really do think alike. You'll definitely have my business again in the future, that's for damn sure. Sadly, I guess this means I have to retract my offer to your concierge there. I'm sorry to say, but a deal's a deal. I'll let you go. Think nothing of it. Personally, I think these women make for far more appealing additions to your parade than I could ever be. Come now, I stand by everything I said before. I'd still be more than happy to have you aboard some other time. Anyway, time to get these girls prepped so they can make a big, sexy splash tomorrow when the spotlight's on them. Thanks again, folks. I'll send your payment over pronto.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Love to see it.
I guess that went well. I don't know how that was law, but sure. It's a professional studio. They have professionals on deck. True enough. Sure, time flies when you're hard at work. Indeed, it's nearly lunchtime. In fact, we should probably take a break soon. Good idea. We'll probably be swamped in the afternoon. Should we grab a bite to eat at the end? We always do that, though. Can't we shake things up a bit? How about we go down to the marketplace? They've got all sorts of unique food there. I'd be down for that. Let's find a table in the open area and chow down. Well, there's one quest down, one to go. And it sounds like we're gonna have lunch in there somewhere. So, things are pretty hectic right now.